You don't like meat? Eat meat in Jesus' name.
President General among the nation. Yeah.
The way to overcome a certain fear will be to actually face the fear. That's how I watch out by myself. You're not serious. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. A lot has been going on, so there have been some breaks in transmission. Anyway, so I asked some of my friends to send me a bunch of questions that they need me to answer, like about me, concerning life or anything in general, and then I collected these questions. And I decided that why not just answer these questions with like some of my friends as well, like not just my opinions, but opinions of people that I trust to get. So that's why I got these guys in the video as well. So this is IKHP, and this is Favor, and that's EJ Baby.
Hi.
That's Ijoma. So they will be joining me to answer these questions. I'll answer some and then we'll answer the rest, and that's how it. So yeah. So the first question, I'm going to take one question for myself, and then I'll get another one that will throw to you guys. So the first question they ask is, what's one word you can use to describe yourself, and why would you describe yourself like that? Now the thing is, I've never thought about a word that I can use to describe myself, because there's still I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think we can ever fully know ourselves to use a word to define who we are, right? So I can say maybe a phrase, and that phrase is what I would like to be the meaning of my name, goodness of God, because that's one thing that's constant in my life, God's goodness in my life. So that's the only thing I can use to describe my life. I can't say any other words, but I don't know much like that to be able to define my life. I don't know, right? Next question is, this one's for everybody. What's your say on Nigeria? Do you think we have hopes for a better tomorrow? Now, for me, I believe that we have hope for a better tomorrow, right? What's my say on Nigeria? God will help us. Don't think God can help us. We have a hope for tomorrow as long as there is God. There is God in everything that I say. So yeah. Actually, what's your say on Nigeria? Do you think we have hopes for a better tomorrow?
Yes, I feel like we have hope. The way the country is right now is as we don't have hope anymore. Personally, I feel like it's time. The government is just kind of very, very, very terrible at the moment. The time.
Figure it out. Okay, well, what do you have to say?
God will help us.
I do what you have to say.
Nigeria, we are one. So, like in every situation, there's always a climax. So, at this point, we're at the climax. So, hope by God's grace, we're going to become one soon.
So, the next question, this is for me. How did you meet the people closest to you? This is going to take a long. I think I might have to address this question in a different video.
It can be briefed now.
Can I brief?
Yes, now it can be briefed now. Yes, now you can brief it. At least 4 of us here.
Okay, let me describe how I met this guy. Let me describe. So, how did I meet IK? I met IK through Fable and Ijoma, but mostly Ijoma, because Ijoma is IK's classmate. So, how did you come to my room? I think Ijoma brought IK to the room, or IK came to see Ijoma or 150, and that's how I met. But I already heard about IK before we met. Gist. And he used to call IG or Fable and hear about it. Then how did I meet Fable?
NDDC, full stop.
Wait, now don't NDDC now. You did first met go. Was it NDDC? No.
She was.
The day I met Fable, we were at somewhere in school, right? And the people tell the story now I happen.
That's how we have confidence to lie, sir.
In my opinion, Rejoice, our friend from school, our classmate too, Rejoice had met Fable. So she brought Fable and she was kind of introducing me. Now Fable said that I was wearing earpiece and I was more focused on my phone than what she was saying or who she was in the first place. And that's not true. I feel like maybe I did not hear when she was talking or I was distracted. But that's the first day I met her. But that I don't even know whether I remember that's the day. Whether I remember like that was her until like
Yeah.
when we now met in NDC, like go official. Yeah. Then Ijoma, I met Ijoma through Rejoice. Rejoice is my classmate, and then she
In 100 level.
in 100 level, yes,
Rejoice,
we were
we
roommates.
met.
Yes, yes. I now met Ijoma when I went to see Rejoice in our room. That's how I met. So that's basic summary. Then next question is, so how does life after school feel? This question, when people are asking, they need to be careful. Like, so I not trigger somebody. You don't give somebody trauma. We have not finished this thing yet like that. Like, we're still here. Like, we're finished, but we're not finished. And you're not asking me life after school. Are you not me? But life after school is still, like, life is life. That's one of the reasons why it's even good hard for me to feel it, because a lot of things are going on. Like, it's like nothing is going on, but something is going on. Like, it's confusing. What is happening? A lot is happening, but nothing really is happening. Like, so much noise. Then clearance is another level of stress. God will help us. If you know anybody that doesn't graduate, then person in federal.
How about you?
Send person money.
How about you?
How life after school is. Life after school right now. I'm going to see next week.
Every day
Every day, I'm going to take video from there, from that clearance to another.
Flying bike.
Carrying up and down. That's how life after school.
They've seized my receipts.
This is public university in Nigeria. That's life. You graduate from university.
No, please.
You graduate from uni. One leave the uni now.
No, we hold you there.
Okay, like this someone has said, we finished, but we're not actually finished because we are done with our exams, we're waiting our last paper, but there are still some certain clearances that we still need to do in school. So I feel like we've not yet seen the life after school yet, although we are getting like a glimpse of it. Because sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just lay down on your bed, trying to figure out your life, So sometimes we just don't know how life can be after school. But yeah, like this is like the most indecisive stage of our life.
Yeah,
Like it's filled with
like
so much uncertainty.
Like so many.
You don't know where you actually work. You don't know where you actually fit yourself in. Most of us we have so many interests. Most of us don't even want to practice what we study.
Yeah.
So life after school, I feel like it's actually very, very indecisive. But with time, God will help us.
The next question is, are you a vegan? If not, why? And what's your say on it? I'm not a vegan. I like meat. Why? Because I like meat. What's my say on it? Everybody should do whatever they choose. It's meat. Do whatever you choose.
Not meat.
What's your say? Are you a vegan?
How will I ever be vegan? It's not possible.
But things can change,
Do you know that video where that boy said, why they asked the boy, why do you like corn? Because it's corn. Like, because it's meat. I don't want.
Okay, wait.
Still we change. Only
no,
like a
I've
medical
seen-
condition.
No, I've seen, yeah.
A medical condition.
But aside that, I've seen a
On your own will, like,
Yes, I've seen a video. The woman said that.
I'm looking for myself, Sha.
The woman was saying that her son, right from when the child was like a year old, when the child started eating normal food, her child doesn't like meat, fish, anything, like as if he was born in beggar, like from birth. Only vegetables and all those things. Then she decided to join me, like to support him, to encourage him, and all those like
Children, children, hear me. When you are coming, you eat meat. Because mommy cannot
But
join you.
the irony about the matter is that now the child is like 7-8 years, and the child starts liking meat.
You see, now I want to bring up a point. We can't just say that one child made a decision.
And then that's how the child
And you will now
makes it
say,
for the rest
oh,
of
because of
the
this decision he made, that's what you now said, this is how my child
No.
is. Like children can say do random things as a child. Like you guys, oh, your child rejected me today, rejected tomorrow, rejected next tomorrow, that's a vegan.
Even as an adult,
Yeah.
as a growing, you change.
Like how?
You won't beat the child to like meat. You don't like meat. Eat meat in Jesus' name.
So I should buy you protein supplements. How you grow as a child? You don't eat.
But does the child eat egg?
No. I think like pure
What was she not giving?
I don't know, probably all the supplements, who knows? I don't know.
You're already taking chemical from a small age.
But the child is now eating it. As at 7, the child is eating it.
Well, we're not trying to say being vegan is bad.
But do whatever you chose it.
But like, you can do it. Like, keep your opinion to yourself. Like, don't try to enforce it on other people. Like, I see people
I don't
that
I
was saying, and people that eat meat are kind of this inhumanity to animals, and we're trying to hurt animals that we that eat meat. Meanwhile, I know that in my Bible, my father said I should dominate over all the creatures of the. I don't know what you want from me.
Exactly.
So, I don't know anymore. I can tell you what to say.
I cannot be with that.
Moving on. So the next question is, what made you become intentional about God? So, how it happened was, first of all, God became intentional. God has always been intentional about God. So, first of all, God said to pursue me. Then, there was now, the only way he could now catch me. I now landed in one relationship that led to one deep depression. The phase I was in that particular time of my life, I just knew that there was no other access to God. Like, I came to the realization that I cannot do this life like I can't do this life thing anymore without God. And that was how, like, I said, take steps to God's help to get it. That's how I happened.
Me personally, I feel like there are some situations where you find yourself, like some deep situations where you find yourself now. You just have to like take it in that I actually need God in my life. You get. There are certain scenarios where you find yourself maybe in dangerous scenarios where you're asking God to just save you from this.
Yeah.
You understand? So when those situations happens to you, you just have to be intentional about God. And I feel like every single person, even the one that does not serve God, they're intentional about whoever they serve. You get. So me, I was born into a Christian home, and I have to be intentional about God, but to get His blessings and
I was born into a Christian home that was not intentional about. I'm not even going to lie. I can't even lie. But it was just like situations, circumstances. Let me just put it down. Something just happened, and I just knew that at this point, it's not a man that will save me. It's not a woman that will save me. It's not even my parents. Like, therapy could never help me at that point. So it was just God. So that was it.
So my own case, I would say that it was like the only feeling I can remember as a then was like a feeling of emptiness. And then yes, you need something to do, or something void, and something like there's a void inside you. Like what's that? Like you try different things, and you try different things, nothing is happening, and everything even get worse. It's even reflecting your character.
Yeah.
Maybe exhibiting one kind of nasty attitude that, like, after displaying this, you will ask yourself, what's wrong? What's going on? Yeah. So I was at that point where I felt that emptiness. I needed something to feel. So that was when I was swinging this day.
Okay.
So that was when I started becoming intentional. Yes.
Okay. So the next question.
for you.
Yeah, for me. The question is, do you really love me? And this is my sister. God asked this question.
Answer now.
That's how I question by myself. You're not serious.
But what do you mean? Answer.
Why should I be
But why would you answer that for you? Not answer your sister's question.
You're not serious. That's
She
what I
okay?
should myself. Moving
You need to
on.
answer the question.
Answer your sister's question
No,
now.
sister, we don't do much on national TV.
No, you
Say it. Say it.
tell her exactly how you feel about it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly now.
You drop
Moving
money.
on
You
to
drop
the-
money.
That's why when you pay 10,000 naira now.
Hey. You're going to drop money.
He said, ask me a question. And she asked a
I
question.
love you. I love you. Let's move on.
That's what you say, but let's move on, Sha.
Let's move on. So the next question is, what makes school easier for you? Was like your lecturer, your classmates, your colleagues, friends, like what exactly makes school easier for you? For me, first of all, I would say God. Then secondly, like people that God surrounded me with, like my friends, Ijoma, Fabo, and then some of my schoolmates, Nicholas, that helps me to get. Even IKs inspire me to be very good to them. And Henry too, right? People around me There are people that inspire me. It's like these people, they are doing too much in this university. Why are people serious like this? Why?
Actually, I think
Especially this IK. Why are you serious? You cannot say let you waste your life. Why are you not playing? Your mates are playing. Why did you say no? These are the people that you cannot, if you say want to waste your life, you cannot waste your life. So these are the people that like push me to do better in my academics and school. And not just in my academics, like school is like all encompassing, it's not only academics, like even life in school itself, these people are felt like I don't know what I'm really doing, but you know, I feel grace. Thank God. Okay.
Okay. The question is like, what inspired?
What makes school easier for you?
Okay.
Like, is it people? Is it school? Is it your culture? Is it your colleagues? Is it your lecturer?
I feel like I met wonderful people. Because in my year one, I was more like a lone survivor. Like I did things on my own. And this saying that when 2 years are better, it gets better. It's done. So I feel like in my year one, I was just doing things on my own. I had just my ideas, It was not my idea, I was not doing. You understand? But then I think my 2 years I met John. And my academic life became more serious. I think my personal growth also, because from each one I met people, I met you, I met some other people. So I feel like the people I met in school kind of made life easier. I've met a lot of people. I make a lot of friends, regardless of whatever they do or how they live their life. I meet a lot of friends without being judgmental. So I feel like those people that I met along the way have actually shaped my life, to this point. So yes.
Oh, God one, and my friends. From Ijoma, Ijoma is like before year one. I used to just read what I can read. Like it's not like I did not put in the amount of effort that I'm putting in, that I put in from my 200 level down to. I think one of the things that influenced was also this thing of staying on your own. Me and somehow we used to stay on our own in our department. I was not coming from a place of I'm proud or anything. My own was coming from a place I cannot communicate to people. I'm shy. But because of my facial expression, do not think that who is this girl for me, big girl for. So that whole staying alone on your own did not help you at all in year one. Then from 200 level when I started meeting Joma, Henry, Nicholas, Rejoice, Kemi, yeah. So
you already helped yourself now.
No. Many people, I can't even start this. Many people. I see this guy, IK. IK is, when I mean like, there's supposed to be this president, general, among the nations. My friends really favor IK, Soma. IK was in my family, or behind the same, he's my colleague. So IK is the real engineer. Yeah.
Structure. When I say IK,
Structural engineer. Structure. He carries structures for him.
Yeah, university of the
imagine doing structural engineering. Photo.
No, that's not okay. Can't ask questions.
IK was really, I would like to say he was really determined, and IK was resilient. Like IK, if he knew how to set target and he knew how to get it. IK can take it to, like, you can go for like, we might go to read in the evening when you say after class, but then IK come, let's go. 6 people say no, let's say 8.
IK almost died.
Yes, like not eat though.
IK refused to eat. IK was ready for
I feel like the people
So like, I don't even know. Maybe I feel that maybe some people in our department, my department, they might underrate him. But see, IK is top 3. I don't even care what anybody says. See, IK top 3. So that's just, and my friends also.
Use your head, it's touching me. I beg, use your head.
Shout out to Henry.
Use your head, I beg, it's touching me.
Shout out to Henry, my senior colleague. Was the one that gave me all the materials like this from like 200 level.
Oh, the rest was man.
Yeah, Henry was helping us. Like Henry would actually come and help IFA was studying. Like you come and ask us questions like, okay, so what did they ask this? What will you do? Henry was not a joke. So yeah, that's the next question. My sister's question, look at the job foundation.
So what do you even mean?
You need to answer everything now.
She said, do I give you problems? He said,
Answer it now. Answer it.
You dey stress me. You dey stress my life. But I cannot trade you, Sha, because it's only you that I have. So let's move on. How would you help a friend with stage fright? So this question is for everybody to answer, right?
Okay.
So for me, I have, in fact, I still have it. I don't think I can say that I don't have stage fright anymore yet. I still have stage fright. So what I would say that helped me, I'll use that as the guide today, was first of all, the way to overcome a certain fear would be to actually face the fear. So you can't be sitting there at home and saying you have stage fright and you're not trying to do things to like overcome that fear. Because that stage fright is fear, like fright is fear, you get. So and one of those steps was to join enactors. Enactors, they will push you inside stage fright. Like they will put you to that stage where you get the gap fright. Do you get? So like when you get to the stage, you learn to like speak to people. Like you learn, they will drill you on that. Like you just learn to communicate better, like on stage and everything. I think that's what helps me. I've not even said that I'm fully like over stage fright, but like it has helped me. Right?
Okay. Me, I feel like it's time. Overcoming stage fright becomes like a thing. Because personally, I've done quite a number of presentations in this school.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that from the very first presentation to the very last presentation, like you cannot compare the confidence I had when presenting for the first time to when. But if I have a friend that has stage fright and like she needed to like present something at that point, what advice I'll give is to maybe picture somebody in the audience. Probably I'll be in the audience, and then she should just talk to me. And that's what I told IG when she was doing her presentation for the first time. It's better you look eyeball to eyeball to a particular person and just be like you're talking to this particular person when making presentations or when giving speeches to your congregation. Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, for me, I would say okay, for me, how I navigated, it's not like I'm over it now, but I joined enactors and I realized that I'm relating with people more often. Like if we are in a class and I'm relating with everybody in that class, there's no presentation you need to come and present in that class. I will not be scared of anybody. Like me personally, I feel. But I feel like relating with people more, like just talk to them, relate to these people, and then you get familiar with them, and you'll not be able to like be scared when you are.
Like to conclude all they have said, it's just constant practice. You have to just face it here. And do you know that is this conference I attended? I think in my year one. It was of God that told me to attend that conference because I was in Enugu. I think it was a public speaking conference like that, or just a class. No, it was a conference, it was a dating. There's this Temi Popola. She was popular there. I think now she's Badru. She was saying that, you know that she's a host. She hosts for all these like presidential events, like people at conferences, like Tinubu them and senators. They are there. Yeah, she hosts their event. She was like, do you know that there's nobody that overcome to stage fright totally. Even as her, if she comes into a new space, there's always an ick. You always feel this sense of like you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As long as no matter how good you are, no matter how many places you have presented, no matter how many speeches you have given, if you enter a new space, as long as you're not familiar with that space, you know it's this feeling of discomfort. So for someone to say I've overcome stage fright, you don't even really overcome. The word is like you're just I can manage. No, I'm not even say manage. Yes, I'm learning to deal with it. Yes, I'm learning to deal with it. I can come up to the stage despite my fears. Yes, I can come and answer. Yeah.
Let me quickly add to what Idea said. She said you cannot completely overcome stage fright, but there are certain things that you can do that can at least minimize your stage fright.
Yeah.
Now, depending on the niche you find yourself, depending on what you are presenting, I feel like if you are well grounded
in you're well grounded in what you're doing,
there's a certain level of confidence that stage fright. Sometimes you just talk. Like during my last presentation, I was really well grounded in my project, and I just spoke to them like without even using
I'm talking about like you're not like if you're not familiar with the audience, like this is space, like this is the first time you do something. It's not as if you don't have knowledge about this thing,
Okay.
but this is the first time
You're meeting this group of people.
Yeah, there's a different
Yes,
there's a higher level of
there's a higher level.
individuals out
like
there.
you're talking to the president about your project.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
imagine you understand.
Talk to
Explain to Tinubu what you do your project.
project.
You know your project. You get
Yes, but this is still
Right.
this
You get.
different. That's,
Okay. So
but wait, I want to add.
okay.
So tips for presentations or anything or speech, if you have anything to do that needs to come on stage, make sure you're there early
Yeah.
enough. Yes, make sure you're there early enough. It helps
With this tension.
with this tension. Then take water before going. Yes, water
What
helps.
if you are pressed?
No, you urinate now.
You urinate, yes, you urinate
Oh,
for this thing, for the performance. So
Okay.
just, I think the best thing just be there early enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
And
you
be
can
prepared.
pressed.
Be
And be
prepared.
In your
Yes.
presentation.
Yeah. Even if you're prepared, try and be there early enough.
Please don't eat in the
Yes.
morning. In the
Why?
morning.
What if you're going
Yeah,
to be on stage for like 2 hours
Then must
or
be-
3
So
hours?
we're talking about like just presentation that you know that it won't last for a very long time.
Okay. So the next question: how would you describe your social life? Do we have social life these days?
We do.
Okay. Okay.
No matter-
Fabian.
I guess on the stop
Okay. What is social life, Fabian?
Social life talks about how we interact.
Okay. Well, I don't have many friends, like, but when I'm around people, I like to at least try to interact. It's hard though, but I try to interact. So that's that makes me have a social life.
You have a social life.
I thought social life is when it's good to party.
Oh, it doesn't,
That's not
doesn't
so.
just
That's not
That's not
social life.
social life.
participate.
So if you are someone who can communicate,
You can relate.
Yeah, can relate.
Yeah.
Can
Your
you
It's
see
not-
blend in
not-
an environment?
I can easily blend.
blends in, exactly.
No, I can't easily blend though. I don't not always that the same, like easy for me. It depends on who I'm with. Like especially if I'm alone, going to take the grace of God for me to blend.
Okay.
But if I'm with someone that is familiar, then I can from that person or who the person will start to go. Two of us can like favor. If I'm favor of a place that we don't know anybody, two of us can start to decide to blend if we want.
Okay.
But just me, I used to pray that some God will send someone to my thoughts with them from there. That's why. So maybe I don't have social life. I don't have social life. Yeah.
Okay, me, my social life has had phases. There were times when my social life was really, really low, and there were times where I had like the best out of being social and the rest. So I feel like my upbringing in secondary school gave me an idea because I met with a lot of different people of different classes, people of
Yeah.
different characters, behaviors, and the so right from there I learned how to blend in different spaces I find myself. So coming to photo, like from my year one, that was like my lowest point in terms of social life. I did not have a social life at all. But then I just related with my lodge members in school. When I go to classes, I return in laboratory and the rest. That was how my social life was. But as time went by, I feel like I was more open. Like you cannot just say I have a particular type of friend. There's a particular way you see me. You see me in this place, you see me in this place. Like I don't discriminate at all. So I feel like my social life is quite high at the moment. Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it because me, I went to boarding school, like my secondary school, like boarding school. If I want to relate to anybody, I can, but sometimes I just don't want to. Sometimes it's a thing of why. So I can be there and I cannot be there. So let's just give it that way.
It's like off and on.
Yeah.
So me, I don't know, but I know that I can easily relate to people. Offline, easy, but online, find it harder to socialize online. Yes. It's always that difficult for me. But if you see me offline and I will see you talk, you collect my number. Sorry, what you see. And I know the improvement I have on my social bandwidth that is very, very fast. I can't talk for more than like I can't even have conversations for more than like 1 hour without having headache. So I know when I start having headache, That's how my social battery like
So I
goes
like,
down.
let me ask you a question. So you feel like there's a particular conversation that keeps your social battery like, or is there something? Is there like a particular thing the person will tell you, or
No,
because conversations
Just
can come from
normal.
different?
it's just normal. No matter what, even if I'm enjoying the conversation,
Okay, you just
if I
know.
pass my limit, I start having headache. My head starts aching, like bad
Mm.
but I can still compose, maintain
Yeah,
my head. Like you might not even know my social battery time.
Okay.
Till maybe we are done with the conversation and there's need to associate again.
Mm.
You now see that no longer good.
Yeah.
See, my social battery is actually high because me, when I get to a place that I'm unfamiliar with, the first thing I do is just like
Try to
observe.
familiarize.
Do you understand? I observe kind of people. Do you understand? So it tells me how best to relate with this certain class of people.
Wow.
So when I see that this thing is not for me, I'm not welcome in this type of conversation, and I just take my leave. But when I see that it's something that is engrossing, something that is fascinating to me, I can just indulge because I feel like I hold conversation well to an extent.
I will not judge you, judge yourself. It's
Why you
bad
trying to know
as
answer
a
the question?
Christian.
I'm not trying not to answer the question.
No, I want bad though. It's not even, we're not talking man anymore. I'm not a baby.
Sugar is sweet. But if you lick it, what will happen?
Surviving is winning. Nobody here has 100% attendance.
No, we're not saying no.